It's hard to tell when I first fell in love with art, because in a way it has been always there. Only when I was in the early 20s I realized that you could maybe make a living out of it. What I'm making is moving image in space. This is what I'm interested in. So moving image connected with space, connected with the body of the viewer. I'm not making objects, I'm not making paintings that you hang on the wall. I'm not making a statue that you can walk around. But from the early start, I was always interested to create more situations, some environments where you as a visitor, you're not just outside of it, but also inside of it. You're kind of almost a participant. And during the years, I started working more and more with the medium video, where I also kind of basically more or less got this prize for. And but when I used the video, it was not just as you imagine, like what you see here in the back, like video on a monitor somewhere where you can see somewhere, but it was always video integrated as a part of the space, almost as a sculptural experience, and so always also as part of an environment. I can't tell that I'm really proud on something, because I always have the feeling that something more feeling like tomorrow I'm gonna really start doing things that I want to do. I'm proud that I did all these things and that I maintained, because the work that I've been doing it's been very hard to develop physically and financially, and to find places to exhibit it, to find the money to make it. So I'm very happy that I continued and maintained and now have a certain degree of success with it. Many artists at this moment working with the medium video, but mostly you see kind of almost almost small theater situations without chairs. So you see a black room where there's make a very large projection on a wall, and there are very few people like me that try to work with the medium in a very different way. And so I think this is what people or institutes or whatever who buys the work is interested in, because it's quite a different. I mean, it's not a fundamental different way of using the medium, but it is still an important difference. The recognition that gives the Heineken Prize, which is of course very nice, and also I think necessary after you worked many years, that you like to hear something like that, but also the material side is extremely helpful. It's very hard to tell for me where I want to be in 10 years, because I cannot. It's impossible for me to create an image of me in that time. I can only set much shorter goals, and I always have to realize that maybe next year it could be much more difficult, and so it's very hard. And maybe I have to kind of go into a totally different road. So it's very hard to predict for me that.